Hello guys, thousands of you have seen our videos on course related to forensic science like BSc Forensic Science and MSc Forensic Science, and hundreds have asked questions about the career options in this field. So my dear friends, I thought of making an exclusive video on this topic so that you can choose any option of the options available as per your interests and choices. In this video, I will try to address some of your queries like what exactly forensic scientists do, which are the various UG and PG courses that you can pursue to make a career in the field of forensic science, what are the essential traits required to become a successful forensic scientist, and what are the various career options in the field. So let us start with the first question, and that question is, what is forensic science and what exactly forensic scientists do? Forensic science is generally the application of scientific knowledge and methods to criminal investigation and legal problems. It is about the applying scientific knowledge to the investigation of a crime and helps in solving crime mysteries, and forensic scientists collect, preserve and analyze scientific evidence during the course of an investigation. While some forensic scientists travel to the scene of the crime to collect the evidence themselves, others occupy a laboratory role, performing analysis on objects brought to them by the individuals. This career field is for those people who have a keen interest in human anatomy and forensic studies. And to become successful in this utterly specialized field, you need to have a certain set of skills. You should have excellent knowledge of science subjects like biology and chemistry, an inquiring mind as well as good technical skills, high degree of accuracy and attention to detailing in your nature of work, great and keen observation skills, good team spirit and organizational skills, patience and strong analytical skills, and the most important one is the ability to work under pressure for long hours. If you have some or all of these traits in you, then you can go for some formal education to enhance your skills to become a successful forensic scientist. If you have made up your mind of joining this field at early stage of your life, then you can join courses available after 12th class like Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science, BSc plus MSc in Forensic Science, Diploma in Forensic Science and Criminology, or Diploma in Forensic Science and Law. If you are in the middle of your UG course and want to pursue this career, then you can go for PG course like Masters of Science in Forensic Science and Criminology, PG Diploma in Cyber Forensics, MD Forensic Science after doing MBBS, PhD Research in the area of interest. And now comes the question asked by hundreds and thousands of you people, and that question is, what are the career options in this field of forensic science? There are various career profiles within this field of forensic science. As a forensic scientist, you can pursue your career in government and the private sector. You can even go for your own forensic practice. You can also get opportunities in forensics laboratories, detective and investigative agencies, banks, and other government and private organizations. So the job opportunities in this field are endless. You can pursue your career in India or overseas as a crime scene investigator. The crime scene investigators are also known as forensic science technicians. Their main job is to give assistance in the collection of evidence, conduct analysis, and help in the investigation of crime scenes. As a forensic science technician, you will be assisting a forensic scientist who is a senior of you. You will be completely responsible for the collection of evidence, that is, biological samples for examples, blood, hair, fingerprints, shoe prints, etc. Besides this, you will also be involved in the maintenance of laboratory instruments, preparing reports, and assisting your senior colleagues. Another option is forensic ballistics expert. They are the experts in everything in terms of firearms like guns, pistols, bullets, etc. Their main role is to help the crime investigators, that is, police or detective, in identifying the trajectory of fired rounds to find a point of origin. Also, they identify the features of the bullet used in the crime, that is, type of bullet, a caliber of bullet, and even where it was manufactured. They also investigate the facts like a gun was fired recently or not, and find out that whether or not a particular bullet was fired from a specific gun. Moreover, these experts sometimes involved in the crime scene mapping. With the help of special software programs like photogrammetric and laser measuring tools, they are able to determine the location from which a round was fired and the direction in which bullet traveled. This makes the search for physical evidence easier. Another option is blood stain pattern analyst. The main job of blood stain pattern analyst is to analyze the pattern in the blood, which helps to get important clues about various crimes. They examine the blood drips, spills, spatters and stains. Also, they can determine the type of weapon used in a crime, whether a struggle occurred or not, the direction of travel of a victim or suspect, who was the primary aggressor, and whether wounds were self-inclined or not. To become a blood stain pattern analyst, you have to do a comprehensive training program in forensic science. In an entry-level position, you can earn up to Rs 3,40,000 per year. Rest will depend upon your skills. Next in line is forensic DNA analyst. DNA determination is a key part of the criminology and forensic science. As DNA analysis is far more accurate even than fingerprint evidence, that is why DNA analysis can provide perfect identification and accurate results. The analyst compared the DNA samples taken from suspects, victims, crime scenes, and from other objects to find out that if someone was present at a crime scene or not. DNA analysts work mainly in the laboratory, perform tests on the evidence collected by police officers or investigators. A bachelor's degree in molecular biology, genetics, forensic sciences, or related field is required for becoming a DNA analyst. The average annual salary of a DNA analyst is approximately Rs 5 lakh. Next is forensic toxicologist. Their main job is to study the presence and effect of toxins on humans. Forensic toxicologists tell about the causes of death, which includes poisons, chemicals, or other toxic substances. They generally work on post-mortem, human performance, or drug testing cases. They monitor bodily fluids, hair, and nails that may be present in either the victim or the suspect. They use microanalysis and their biological and chemical knowledge to examine these substances. To become a forensic toxicologist, a bachelor's of science in forensic toxicology is needed. The starting annual salary of this profile is approximately Rs 4,80,000. Next in line is forensic documents examiners. They are professionals who compare handwriting samples, detecting the origin of documents, and also detect frauds in the documentation. They play an important role in solving the crimes like scams and monetary frauds. They use their skills and knowledge to find out the forgeries of contracts, checks, bank statements, electronic records, and other documents. They also examine other things like the validity of a signature and the relative age of any document. A bachelor's degree in forensic science or a similar program is required for this profession. The starting annual salary of this field is approximately Rs 5 lakh. Next is forensic computer investigator. These investigator experts reconstruct and analyze digital data to help in investigation and solve cyber crimes. They take care of incidents like hacking, track origins of computer attacks, and recover lost or stolen data. They collect data from all sorts of devices, including damaged and wiped hard devices, cell phones, and tablets, and from other electronic devices. Their earning potential is quite large due to increasing demand. A bachelor's degree in digital forensics, computer security, or related field is required. The annual salary of a computer investigator in the forensic field is around Rs 7,50,000. Another option in the field is forensic accountant. White-collar crimes like bank frauds, money laundering, wire frauds, public corruption, kickback schemes, tax frauds, cyber terrorism, etc. increases by the passing of time, due to which forensic accountants have become very important. They provide investigative services to both public and private employers. Forensic accountants study all the documents, electronic records, mail traits, and financial records to find the evidence of fraud and other financial crimes. A bachelor's program in forensic accounting or a related field is compulsory for this profession. The yearly salary of a forensic accountant is around Rs 9 lakh. Next is forensic anthropologist, the professionals who identify human remains and study the decomposed physical remains and skeletal systems. They can determine the age, gender, and weight of a victim as well as the type of injuries he or she received and the potential causes of death. A bachelor's degree in forensic, biological, or physical anthropology is must for this designation. The starting annual salary of a forensic anthropologist is nearly Rs 4,80,000. Next option is forensic psychologist. Forensic psychologists work in both criminal and civil cases. They play a crucial role in understanding the psyche of the criminal, motive of crime, and also sometimes the nature of sentencing. They investigate the cases of child abuse, evaluate victims, witnesses and suspects, and help the jury to determine whether a suspect can stand trial or not. The type of graduate program an individual chooses to go through will depend on if they want to work in the field, which is called applied forensic psychology, or if they want to do research, which is called academic forensic psychology. The annual income in this profession is around Rs 7,20,000. Other option is forensic pathologist. Forensic pathologists are also called medical examiners. They determine the cause of death by examining the dead body. A post-mortem is performed by forensic pathologist. They can also tell the investigators about the type of weapon of sources and further use it to identify both victims and suspects. Weapon used and time of the victim's death. They help in the cases by determining the cause of death. That is how pathologists play a key role in the investigation. To become a forensic pathologist, one has to complete an MD in forensic medicine after successfully completing his or her MBBS. A forensic pathologist earns an annual salary of around Rs 6 lakhs. Next is forensic odontologist. At times, DNA analysis and fingerprint analysis could be impossible because of clean crimes, mass casualty, or simple contamination. In such cases, forensic odontologists use the unique dental features to identify human remains. They are able to collect dental evidence from a variety of sources and further use it to identify both victims and suspects. A forensic odontologist must first earn a Bachelor's of Dental Science. He or she can earn up to Rs 5 lakhs per year. Next is polygraph examiner. A polygraph is a machine which is used in solving crime cases and detecting lies told by suspects and witnesses. Polygraph examiner conduct examinations using the lie detectors or polygraph examination and provide results. However, polygraph reports are not always admissible in the court as solid evidence, but they can give clues in complex crime situations which are helpful in these types of cases. A bachelor's degree is required in the related field to become a polygraph examiner. The annual salary package of a polygrapher examiner is around Rs 5,40,000. It is unfortunate but a harsh reality that crimes rate in the world is increasing with every passing day, thereby creating job opportunities for the candidates in the organization working in the field like CID departments of police, central investigative agencies like CBI, IB and RAW, hospitals, research laboratories and private detective firms, etc. So after getting a formal qualification, you can pursue your career as forensic scientist everywhere in India or in overseas. It's all up to your desire. That is all from Sheetal in this video. Do not forget to subscribe TargetStudy YouTube channel if you have not done it yet. We will be back with some more videos on education, knowledge and career soon.